It's me again. Sorry, it's been a few weeks since I first posted. Life has been very busy lately, to say the least. But today I had a moment by myself and I thought that I should post again. So here I am. So I asked my guides for what to talk about today, and I realized that I have no followers and this is it's only my second video. But maybe one day someone will watch this. And so maybe they'll get the message. So my guides basically said that I should talk about how mediumship works, and then they gave me a channeled message for everyone. So we'll get started. When I have a new client who's never experienced mediumship before, I talk to them about how it works. And how it works is pretty simple. It sounds mysterious, it seems mysterious, it's not. And when I tell you what I'm about to tell you, many of you may have a feeling like, wow, I've experienced that before. And my philosophy is a lot of people just don't know that they have the abilities that they have until they hear someone else tell them about how it works. So let's get down to it. So if I say to you, imagine an apple, chances are you can see the apple in your head. Go ahead and give it a try. Imagine an apple. Got it? So your apple may be red or yellow or green. It may be small. It may be a little crab apple. It may be a giant, big, fat Honey Crisp apple, like the ones I like to eat. Or it could be just a drawing of an apple or an outline of an apple. That's okay. Whatever you came up with in your mind is okay. But you saw the apple in a specific space in your conscious awareness. And it is that space right there that I give over to your loved ones or my spirit guides or your spirit guides when I am working for you as a medium. So before I begin any session, I simply say a prayer and I clear my energy. And the prayer I say sounds a little bit like, Spirit, please help me channel for, and I'll say your name, and help me be a high vibe, clear channel for everything that they need to know today. Help me with the messages, and let's get the right messages for their hope, their healing, their health, and their highest good. Believe it or not, mediumship and psychic work really has to plug into your highest good. In other words, you may have concerns that go far beyond today, but spirit usually has something they need you to know in the here and now, today, right now. So if you're trying to ask about something a year from now, or if your fear is working on you and you just are scared of something and you need to know, maybe what you need to know comes out differently from spirit because their job as your guide is to keep you on your soul path, walking a straight line down that path. Okay? So the information that I channel for you is dead on for that day and time, the energy of now. And the reason you got the reading when you did is because we needed to tap into the energy of now. So I don't sweat it. If you're asking a question that spirit can't answer or won't answer, that's not a big deal to me. And I try to explain that to clients in a gentle way. So the information we're getting is this. Or if it's mediumship, it's more like you might have wanted to talk to this spirit, but you really needed to talk to this one the most because that one hurts the worst. Or you're carrying around a load of guilt that you didn't need to carry anymore. And they really needed to come through just to help you put that down so that you could deal with the rest of the parts of your life more effectively. So that space in my consciousness where the apple is, that's where they show me things. For instance, just the other day, I had a spirit show me a signature script. Um, they show me all kinds of things like flowers in the yard or a special chair that they sat in, or they may show me how much their body is different from how it was when they died. They do all sorts of things to make sure that you know that it's really them. And that's my job as your medium. If you ever book with a medium who doesn't prove to you that they're really talking to your loved one, then look elsewhere. And I'm not saying that to be rough on other mediums. And true that I can't connect for everyone. I can connect with most people, but maybe not everyone. So try to find a good ethical medium who makes sure that you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that was really your loved one they were talking to. You want specific things that the medium has no way of knowing. So ever since I began, I started to ask spirit, give me that weird thing. Give me something strange, something that will never be on social media, or something that I don't know. Even if I know the person and I know that they lost their mom or whatever, I wouldn't know this thing about their mom. And so Spirit has been very creative in giving me the weirdest, nitpickiest stuff to bring forward for people. And it's kind of funny and it always works out, I've noticed. And don't ever think that your loved one won't come because that has never, ever happened. I usually get the person that you're scared won't come first because they're like, I'm going to prove a point. I'm coming. So I hope that clears up a couple of questions about mediumship. It's a little bit like playing charades with spirit. And the funny thing is I wasn't very good at charades as a kid when I would play with my cousins, um, because I was always afraid of being seen. And that continues to this day, the fear of being seen. So this YouTube channel is my little way of saying, okay, I'm 50 years old. It's about time that I allow people to see me for all the parts of me that are here. So mediumship is a bit like playing charades. If you have the ability to see images in your mind or hear images or feel feelings or taste things that aren't there or smell things that there's no evidence of that smell in the environment, then you might be a medium too. You just need to get comfortable with it and learn how to use those skills. So, in conclusion, mediumship really isn't a big mystery. I kind of thought it was when I started, and I did study with a very, very good medium for 2 years before I branched out and started doing it myself. You have to learn the ethics, you have to learn professionalism. And all of my years working in an ER has made me really respectful of everyone's grief. There's nothing quite like seeing all that death and trauma and destruction and holding people's hands through that to make you understand that everyone's grief is different, everyone's grief is unique, and it's a sacred process. Grief is really just love, and all of it is sacred. So that's a little bit about me and how I do my mediumship. If you have questions, post them below, and I'll answer those in the next video. And now for the channel message. Okay, so right before I get on, I just said, give me a message that's timely for today. And so this is what I got. We are all but drops in a bucket. To be whole, to be full, it takes everyone. The more drops in the bucket, the better. Think of the water in the bucket. If we isolate and do not combine, the water has no weight, no bulk. It has no ability to cleanse, heal, wash, or nourish. And when I was writing, I was thinking about Jesus washing feet. But millions of drops of water flowing together have enough power to carve a canyon. And I was thinking about the Grand Canyon. We have more power and a greater chance to heal if we work together as if every single one of us matters as much as any other. Okay, thanks, guys, and I'll see you soon.